Big Zulu or Casper is dropping, it's gonna have a lot of numbers, irrespective of the quality of the music. You know, so once you establish your brand, you begin to slack because you know that, like Drake, you're gonna drop a below par album and still top the charts
Yeah.
because people are buying.
It's that Rari music. It's that Rari music. Yeah, your boy is stallion. Girls, cars, clothes, everything we touch Italian. It's that Rari music. Yeah, your boy is stallion. Girls, cars, clothes, everything we touch Italian. It's that Rari music. Yeah, your boy is stallion. Girls, cars, clothes, everything we touch Italian. It's that Rari music. Yeah, your boy is stallion. Girls, cars, clothes, everything we touch Italian.
Watch as I kick in the door. Link never been here before. Still I will leave you in awe. Skill is galore. I'm swift to the sword. Chicks they be calling me Pablo. Kicks Italiano. Coffee Americano. When I eat pizza, it be Mexicano. I'm sick with it, I know. You're thinking that Link is a simple, I'm Thanos. Legitimate my flow. It's sick because Link has been skipping the Yano. Killing and thrilling when killing the flow. Giving the feeling when building, you know. Step if you're thinking you're fitting to go. I'm living civilians, giving a pose.
I don't wanna dance, but damn the song. Lincoln Tough I just can't be wrong. Nino golden in the beat with the bass for the street sound complete. Style champion. This a trap flow from a boom bap cat. Letting everybody know we can do that rapping. Put on the show for your fools that swag. If your style can't grow that, move that back. Just take a back seat cause your rap's weak. I said it so quick you didn't hear that your rap's weak. And it's a fast beat and it has heat. Talk shit about forever being trash, get your ass beat. They're getting past me, you're the trashy criminal. How I lace this fish, shit your rap sheet. No cash but my crew gon' floss. Freestyle but a huge old cost. Been sick with it, you know Moss. I don't wear specs as a Hugo Boss.
It's that Rari music. Yeah, your boy is stallion. Girls, cars, clothes, everything we touch Italian. It's that Rari music. Yeah, your boy is stallion. Girls, cars, clothes, everything we touch Italian. It's that Rari music. Yeah, your boy is stallion. Girls, cars, clothes, everything we touch Italian. It's that touch Italian. Touch Italian.
I roll with lyricists, I can't hang with no dumb fellas. Flow ridiculous like gang banging with umbrellas. So I kill it till my bank stacking more Mandela. Slang trap until I get a orangutan and long arm cheddar. Harder than jalapeno, placa from a ladapeno. I'm then the fire Leonardo with a touch of Pico. Plus I got nada ego, shut out like in Donna Chico. When we spit that fire, we go black like a ton of sequel.
Girls, cars, clothes, everything we touch Italian.
Step out the Rari, head to toe in the morning. Neck and wrist Bulgari. We came here to party. Milan sipping vino, then we hitting the casino. Models dressed in Valentino. I am raps Al Pacino. 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 My life is a movie. I'm Raps Al Pacino.
Yo, you know what time it is? Back at it like crack addicts. It's episode 108 of the Masterclass podcast. I go by the name of OG Triple Triple. Not hanging out alone. I got the head nigga in charge, HNIC, Rashid Mans.
Greetings. All ghetto youth, uptown youth, bashment youth all around. You see me, Rashid K, episode 108.
108, man. Big shout out to the students for hanging out with us. 108 means we've profiled 108 up and coming underground artists. We've previewed and profiled 108 underground up and coming producers. If you're looking for someone to work with, this is the podcast to watch, I think.
Yeah.
You know? If you ain't found a producer by now, then you're slacking. You're slacking on your own shit. You know? How you doing? How's your hip-hop week been?
I'm all good, man. I'm taking it easy. Not much, nothing hectic.
Yeah, now that the Back to the City's done.
Yeah.
You guys are chilling, or is it to the awards now?
Oh, no, it's to the Sahas now.
Yeah. It's award season, I think, all over, right?
Yeah. It's award season because I saw even the Summers are handling, which is late.
Why?
Because we used to the Summers being like first half of the year.
Which is, I feel you. I get you. But I understand why they're doing it now, though. Did you see the hip-hop category for the Summers?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, and what do you think? I think I have it. Let me pull it
I think
up.
it's going to go to Mega.
Put it... Oh, okay. What? Sympathy Award? What do you say?
Not that. Like,
Is it then the album deserves it, right?
KO's fans don't vote.
KO's up there. Who else is on that? Let me quickly find it for you. But yeah, saying Mega?
I'm saying KO. No, it's not a public vote. So, okay, whatever happens.
Really? That award is not a public vote?
No.
Okay. I'm going to go with Super Mega as well. Because I think he deserves it. Not because I think it's a sympathy one. This was a really good album. You know? And if he's going to get all the awards for this one, then let him get it for all the other awards that he didn't get for the other albums that he dropped, which were all masterpieces. You know?
Okay.
I'm going with that for best hip-hop.
And what do you think of of the BET Ciphers?
Ntwana. My biggest issue with the BET Cypher is that there's like such a huge disconnect, man. It doesn't make sense to me at all. From the people that they get on the cyphers to the beat selections that they use to how they record that shit. You were there, right, when they're recording. How do they record that? Please explain to me.
I wasn't there. I went there and then I left because there was load shedding. I left them. They were still connecting the generators and shit. I didn't see who was recording, who was rapping. I left early.
My biggest issue, it sounds like the niggas are recording on a different beat to the beat that's going to come out when the actual cypher comes out, you know? It's like they do it in edits and they add whatever beat they want to add. I think this year they were using Swiss and them's beats.
Yeah,
you know?
besides that...
But it sounds like shit.
Because there's a lot of disconnect which led to a misrepresentation of SA hip-hop. That shit is gonna go out there to Nigeria, Ghana, and they're gonna think that's South African hip-hop. That's not it. Somebody who's not connected to the game was choosing these people, probably heard them on radio, and most of them were not the right people for the job. You know,
Okay.
You need to get... I know they have that thing, we can't have OG and Rashid everywhere, but you need to do it properly. If you're gonna sideline the people who are knowledgeable, who know what they're doing, then do it properly.
I hear you, my dog. I think for the OG cypher that they had, because they had two, right? For the OG one, I think they got the right people, personnel-wise. If you're going to bring out Mugs, Black Les, Reason, Malum Cool Cat, you know what I mean? Phantom Steve, shout out, he did his thing, but like he was lucky to be amongst those niggas. You know what I'm saying? No, hear me out. Like it was only alright because of how I think they recorded it. I'm not gonna blame the niggas.
Yeah, I'm not blaming them, but I'm not saying that's what you can use to sell SA hip hop.
Nah, I think those were the right guys, bro.
They were the right guys, but I'm saying they were okay. They were not wow.
What would you have wanted them to do?
Yeah.
Because now that's what I'm saying.
I've
like
seen better.
everything was against them. Everything is against them.
Yeah,
for them to shine, like dog, Mugs, Reason, Malum Cool, these are niggas that can kill any cypher.
I'm saying
these are cypher cats.
Those are dope niggas, but I've heard better
from
them and other rappers who did ciphers before. But what I'm saying is, if you're a rapper, if the beat is not the one, like you have a right to say that beat is trash. Can we use another beat?
But that's the thing. I don't think they had that luxury.
Hence I'm saying we have the wrong people in power who were making the wrong decisions.
So you blaming them BET cats for
whoever it was that they
for recording it wrong.
Whoever it was that they outsourced to handle the whole situation.
Word. And then the Lighty Cypher, what do you think of that one? Bososi, I saw what Flo Jones is in there, Lots of Nova's in there. Who else is in that cypher? Look, the one thing about these cyphers, they were not memorable. Really, that was my only issue with them. It's like, and a cipher, especially for BET, that's some shit we talk about 10 years from now.
It was a cringe fest, yeah. Because like, 10 years from now, you're going to look back and like, what the fuck was
What
I
was
doing?
happening there, dog?
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
still believe we haven't held one better than the one that had Nasty, Reese, and Shane, I think. Where Reese just bodied everyone on that one. Like, that was a memorable... With these ones,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And I blame how the recording process. I'm not going to blame the niggas.
Yeah.
I think the niggas didn't give us their best bars, but, like, what do you do when they give you that shitty-ass beat like that? Like you say to them, nah, fuck it, I'm not going to do it. They're like, all right, cool, we'll get somebody else.
That's why I'm saying if you appoint the wrong guy, you're going to get the wrong results.
I feel you.
You know?
Yeah.
Next
You
time they
blame
must
the
just-
people at the back.
Yeah, next time they must just get 10 niggas and choose the best 4. Like, go rap there. Not all of you are going to make it. Like, filtering quality.
Word. I don't think we've spoken about it before we get too far. Biggest artist in the world, Drake, drops an album. What do you think? You haven't told me what you think about For All the Dogs.
Oh, last time we spoke about it, I hadn't finished it.
And now you're good.
Yeah, I've listened to the whole
What do you
thing.
think?
There's nothing wow about it. It's not the best Drake album. I'm not gonna say it's trash, but it's not even Drake's top 5.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's a lot of albums to go by.
Yeah.
So not even his top 5. No song that you found at least moves on the album. You technically say you don't like it, really. It's a good album, but you don't like it. It's a good album.
I don't like it as a project. Probably there's 2 or 3 songs that I like,
I get you.
you know, but as a judging it as a project, I don't like it.
Yeah. It makes me feel like everyone was waiting for this superstar to drop a superstar album. And then when he didn't, it's like we don't even know what we expected from that superstar. And then it just made me start thinking, especially here in Mzansi, do we still have superstar hip-hop artists? Like, this nigga's a superstar. In our country, he doesn't have to be a superstar worldwide. But, like, I don't know if you can name 5 niggas that you call superstars.
I don't know, but like I said before, people are buying names now and not buying music. You know, if they say Big Zulu or Casper is dropping, it's gonna have a lot of numbers, irrespective of the quality of the music. You know, so once you establish your brand, you begin to slack because you know that, like Drake, you're gonna drop a below par album and still top the charts.
Yeah.
Because people are buying Drake now.
The name.
Yeah.
All right, so if you can push your name, then your music doesn't matter what trash you drop, dog.
It doesn't matter.
All right, new music coming out. Reese is dropping today,
Yeah.
or dropped
Already.
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't heard it, though,
We
because
haven't heard it.
audio expectations.
Do you expect something different from Reese?
Yeah. Yeah.
After hearing like 6 projects.
Yes, I'm
Do you think
expecting.
this one is going to be different from the 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good luck to you.
You know why I say this?
Why?
Bruh? I've been crying from all 6 of those in between albums, from Paradise
Yeah.
1, right, to Paradise 2. And yes, for a lot of the time, he was talking about the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
And I've cried about that. I was like, yo, can we hear something else from this nigga? And I do feel like this project is going to be that something else we've been looking for.
Okay, let's listen to it. We'll come back and review it.
All right, but don't hate on
Why
the
would
slimes.
I? Why would I?
The slimes.
Yeah.
All right. Nah, that's all I had, dog. I don't even know who pissed me off this week. It's just been a good hip-hop week, dog. Everyone, I think, is still hanging over from Back to the City. You know, hoping everyone got their checks, got paid. for
I
their
don't
work.
know about that. I'm not handling HR.
Nah, wait, then. Let's get into class once and for all, dog.
Yeah.
Trippy trip. Hit the bell there, my nigga. All right. Let's get into sessions, man.
Yeah, let's handle
Big
it.
shout out to you. If you want to take part in the conversation, you know the comment section is live. The comment section is there after the show. I've been digging the comments we've been getting lately.
Yeah.
You know, niggas is interacting with, with some of this dumb shit that we talk about out here.
I never talk dumb shit.
Ah.
If there's dumb shit, you know where it comes from.
Some of it you like it, some of it you like, nah, fuck it, this is whack, you know?
Yeah.
Well, what's on your mind, dog? What you want to talk about in the class today?
Last time we spoke a bit about up and coming, like what's up and coming, how long is up and coming, when do you arrive, and yeah, let's break it down, the difference between up and coming artist, the newcomer, and the one who has arrived. How do you differentiate?
There's a lot of ways. I mean, even the way you've just put it.
Yeah.
I think those are the steps, right?
Those are the steps,
Those are
but
the
what's
steps.
the difference? How do you know that this one is here now?
I've told you, for you to have to come onto the second step from up and coming, you have to have come up.
Okay,
So
the up and coming.
Yes, the up and coming part.
Yeah,
I
what
think
makes you up and coming?
the fact that you're still building your career in the sense that you're not known well enough for you to be getting booked for too much money. You're taking free gigs, you're promoting your music solo, you're probably independent, doing your own thing with your boys
What's
if you
the
can.
difference? What's the difference between being underground and being up and coming?
No, but there's a big difference. Like
I want to know the
underground-
difference.
Underground is people that some people are underground, but they get big underground. You know what I mean? They never leave the underground space. So that's, for me, it's a completely different. If I'm saying you're an underground rapper, you could be big, you know, but you're underground. It's not. Then you have underground up and coming who's trying to get into the commercial space. I don't think underground cats want to get commercial.
Let me tell you what KRS once said. And he said, if you are not known, you haven't been exposed. You have no exposure. Irrespective of the type of music you're doing, you are underground.
Okay.
Once you put something out for sale, you are now commercial. Irrespective of the commercial is not the sound. Once you get
Yes.
into the commerce business, once you start selling,
Making
now-
money.
Yeah.
Word.
Now you're commercial. So people think underground is the superstar. I'm doing underground rap. Fuck, there's no such thing. I'm doing commercial music. There's no such thing. That's
So
not
if you-
that's not a genre. That's not a style.
So if you underground, but you're making money from it, you're no longer underground.
You're no longer underground.
So niggas who are doing, let's look at the niggas, the 411 niggas, hip hop 411.
If they're making money, that's commerce. They're in
So
business.
they no longer underground.
They're no
artists.
longer underground.
Are they up and coming then? Is that what you're saying?
No. I asked you the question. What's the difference between underground and up and coming?
That's the thing though. If you're saying that, then there's like almost no difference because you eliminate the underground factor as soon as you bring in sales.
The thing is, a lot of definitions get distorted. I'm gonna tell you this. Everyone who started rapping at some point, they wanted to be superstars. They wanted to be on radio. They wanted to be on TV. So if that shit doesn't happen forever, if you become an up-and-coming artist for the rest of your life, they change the name tag and say, I'm underground. You know, as if they didn't want to blow up. They didn't want to go mainstream.
I get you. You're putting it on just the niggas personal. That's what people feel, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying it has more dignity
To
when
say
you
I'm
to
underground.
say I'm underground.
I
than
get
to
what
say
you're
I'm
saying.
up and coming at your age.
But that's the thing. Like,
Yeah,
if
but
you
it
look
happens.
at
It happens everywhere. As an actor, if you getting extras or supporting role, you're still up and coming.
Yeah. Of course,
You
you're
don't.
not in the game yet. You stop becoming up and coming once you get the bleed role, right?
Yeah.
Once you get on some sort of platform where you are making some sort of money from whatever you're doing. That's why I say to you, you're always on your come up until you come up. Like, if we don't know about you, and as much as you're selling, if you're selling, that means we know about you. You're no longer a come up artist. Now you might become the newcomer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then from there, you become the established artist and you win best male or female or whatever at these award shows.
Yeah.
But from the come up, you can be on your come up forever as long as I feel like people are not buying your stuff, even if you put it up for sale. If they're not buying it, you're still on the come up. For me.
And can you call yourself underground?
I just felt like for me, underground was a different space.
Yeah.
I feel like people who play underground is a different space. But if you're saying that if you're underground and you're making money from it, you're no longer underground, that's a different conversation. Because I know these battle cats that make money.
Yeah, but if you say the sound, there's no such thing as underground sound, because that's the stuff that's not commercial now. Wu-Tang was on radio. KRS-One was on radio. Black Star, Mos Def, they were once commercial. They were once considered commercial. But if you do the same sound now, they consider you underground.
Yeah.
Because it's not the mainstream
commercial
sound anymore.
Yes.
So underground, I still say it's not the type of sound.
Even if niggas are making money from it.
It's where you are as an artist.
Which means, so technically what you're saying is, if you consider yourself underground, you're still on your come up.
That's what I said. If you're an up-and-coming artist forever, it's fancy to say I'm an underground rapper.
artist.
Yeah.
So niggas are taking the back road with that one, though. It's like an easy get out.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not making money from my music just makes me a hardcore rapper.
Go to anyone who says I'm an underground rapper and say, "Doc, bring me your song. I want to play it on radio." He's not gonna refuse. Say, "No, I'm underground."
Yeah, but probably give me an underground track, which will never work on the radio.
Yeah, but I'm saying he will give you, no matter the track.
Let's talk about someone like a Pretty Ugly, right?
Yeah.
I think for a long time that nigga was considered on his come up for a while, even though he was commercially making money from some of the music he dropped. Like he was shooting his own videos, recording his own shit. You know what I mean? Like he was when he was indie coming up with Weechi.
Yeah.
And he stayed in that bracket for so long. When did we decide that he's no longer up and coming?
That's a tough question. I think Pretty Ugly, on the mainstream, he was never the main event. Like a headliner saying Pretty Ugly, I'm paying to see Pretty Ugly. But if he's on the lineup with the rest of them, it's cool.
Yeah.
So he never reached the headliner stage.
If he had to say then he's an underground rapper, would that be a problem?
Which takes us back to up and coming.
So then you'd still consider him up and coming then, in this case. After the dope albums that he's dropped, he's won awards, Best Male.
I'm saying
Song of the Years and shit like that, right?
I'm saying he is. Let me not say he was, like he's no more.
Shout out to Pretty. It's a good example.
Yeah.
Like I've seen it happen with him
Pretty
for a while.
Pretty Ugly. He is mainstream
Now.
but no, for quite some time. I think after the Egypt album, after the that Egypt album, he went mainstream.
So hold that thought now. When he was still dropping the stuff that he did before, the Bula Boots and all that stuff, he knows that's some old stuff that he was.
Yeah.
At that time, you'd still consider him.
He was on his come up. Yeah.
And then after Egypt would be now
mainstream.
Why?
But he's mainstream. Because he was on radio, he was on TV, he was gigging.
Okay.
He didn't have the highest numbers, and what I was saying with him on the mainstream, he never got to be a headliner or a crowd puller or the main event. Like I'm saying, that's a Pretty Ugly tour. He's filling up places. He's never been a headliner, even though he was on the mainstream.
Is it maybe, do you contribute that to the way he puts his music, like the way he raps? Is that's the reason why he could never get to that level is because he's just such an underground rapper?
He is a lyrical miracle rapper.
Okay.
He's very lyrical, which doesn't appeal to most South Africans. That's the type of music that's very hard to sell. No matter how good Stogie is, he's still a lyrical miracle rapper, and it's very hard to sell Stogie T's music to ordinary South Africans.
Why do you think it's very hard for us to consume good rap music? Why is there such a small pocket of people, you and I included in that pocket, of people who love that kind of shit? Like, what do you think the issue is? Is it just not that good for it to be loved by almost everybody? The same way they love the dance music and the pianos and shit.
I think it depends. It depends on your background. It depends on your background. If you started listening to your hip hop like Nas and KRS-One, a lot of stuff becomes easy to your ears. But if you started with Kwaito or Gom and you're only discovering hip hop now, you're gonna gravitate towards the big Zulus and you're gonna find the Pretty Uglies and the Stogies hard to understand.
And you think there's more of those people than there are of those who grew up with KRS and Kana and all those niggas.
Yes.
Okay.
Because if you can play a TKZ song, a Zola song, 90% of the people in the house know those songs.
Yeah, broski.
So it's easy to transition from that to a big Zulu
or something more bubblegummy.
Yeah,
you know
what I'm saying. But you
listen.
can't move from TKZ or Zola
to Zabs.
to Zabs or to Pretty Ugly.
Yeah,
that's a very complicated transition.
Okay.
Unless you grew up like us, listening to the Nas's of this world.
All right, so you go from up and coming to newcomer. What would you define a newcomer as?
I think having a breakout song or a breakout album.
So you're still up and coming until that point?
Until that point.
Which is what I was saying, right?
Until you have your Sosh Plata.
So you have that one single or maybe that one project.
Yes.
That people go crazy about. So like a Kid X, right? When he dropped, what's that album that was, Kota
Three-quarter pace.
Three-quarter pace. When he dropped that, would you say that's when he stopped, or that's when he became like a newcomer in the game, or that's when he stopped being on his come up? Because that shit was like 500,000 downloads
I wouldn't
in a
say
week.
that. He had like.
He was already moving.
He was already moving.
Oh.
Remember from Cash Time, they had the Goodbyes.
Right.
He was on Karakara, the biggest song at the time.
That was out already by then?
Yeah, it was out before Three-quarter pace.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So Kid X was already outside.
All right, so he wasn't even in that conversation.
Yeah.
All right, so newcomer, when you have your breakout single or your breakout project, that has to be like a what? A Sosh Plata.
That has to be like a Sosh Plat.
What makes that one? Is it because it's playing on radio? Is it the streets is fucking with it?
It's a big song everywhere. It's on radio, it's on TV, it's on the streets. It had like more than 10 covers.
Let's talk about some of the breakout. Doc Shebeleza breakout song? No?
I think it was Kusheshe.
Kusheshe was the breakout?
Kusheshe before Doc Shebeleza.
With Mega, breakout single for Mega, Victory Lap.
Victory Lap, yeah.
Alright, Kulichana, breakout single. Morafe, those niggas were already killing it.
And Kulichana was already big when
by the time he did his own shit.
Yeah.
Alright, Big Zulu, breakout single.
I think I'm a million.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a million, like
he stopped
was
being
like,
on his
okay,
come up
now
from
he's
there.
here. Everyone. You can't feature Casper and you get ignored. That I'm a Million song was big and it went gold.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's just that when Imalening came out, because he had Vumadlos as well. It's just that Imalening, when it came out, it's the biggest song of his career. It made all other hits of
that
his
he made
average. Yeah.
Okay.
But he had hits before. I'm a Million and Vumadlozi were big songs.
I hear that. All right. Nah, no sweat. If we're talking now from newcomer, you become the established artist, I guess.
Yeah.
Do we put and we set a time limit, now as the Masterclass podcast of how long you're allowed to stay in this come up zone?
You can't be a newcomer twice.
Facts.
You can't be a newcomer twice.
Facts. But I've seen that happen before.
It's never happened.
I've seen that happen.
It's never happened.
At the Sahas, I've seen that happen.
It's never happened.
Someone won newcomer twice, nigga.
Nah, it's never. That will never happen.
Yeah?
A mistake like that will never happen.
Is it? Doggy, I need to go back and do my research.
A newcomer would happen like this. Beyonce is part of Destiny's Child. And then 6 years later, she goes solo. As a soloist, she's a newcomer. People might say, but she's been around. She was
That's
around.
debatable.
Yeah?
It's debatable. I get why people would argue that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It has happened before like that. You know,
Yeah.
when someone was part of the crew
And
and
then
then
they
went
left.
solo
Yes.
and blew up.
I told you I seen this shit happen, nigga. It was y'all niggas too.
No.
I seen it. Also, you're saying if I'm part of the masterclass now and we're up for best podcast, right? And then we win it, and then the next season I move to another podcast. I'm allowed to get there and be a newcomer there as well.
you can't.
Then how come
You're
it's
not
doing
solo,
it?
you're not
doing it in
solo.
hip hop.
You're
Okay, let's say I start my own podcast.
Yeah.
I steal all the niggas. Say Slick, let's go. I say Cooley, let's fly.
Yeah.
Sheed, you out of here.
As long as you're not calling yourself Destiny's Child, you're now calling yourself Beyonce.
I can now be
Those
in
are
the
two
newcomers.
different
I can be a
brands.
newcomer guy too.
Not guy two. Not guy two. A newcomer is a solo. There's never been a point where a group is a newcomer. That's why they say best newcomer, not newcomers. You know, a newcomer is reserved for solo artists only.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think though I've seen I think what Destiny's Child have been nominated for newcomer before.
Nah.
We need a fact checker on the show.
No, we don't. Before we started the awards, we did our research.
Yeah.
With all other awards that
Just
exist.
to see what
Yeah.
was going down. All right. Cool, man. Like you're saying, for me, I want to find out if we're gonna set a time limit on being a newcomer and come up. Like, can we say, Donna, if you've been in the game for 10 years and we just know about you, but you still ain't popping, let's just cancel. Like, we're not even gonna consider you no more. I think we need to be that harsh now. Like, we can't have niggas on the come up for 15 years. Nah.
No, you can't.
I think 5 years max for me. If you haven't popped in 5 years, my nigga, get a 9 to 5 and just keep doing it for passion. Live jive.
Some rappers are rich kids, are trust fund baby. They don't have to work.
But then they're not doing it for us, those ones.
They doing it as a hobby.
Yeah, like even your music sounds like it's for a hobby. It doesn't sound like this is for, like it's supposed to change somebody's life. It just sounds like you spending your mama's cash.
Like who?
Nah, I don't know. Like a lot of these fucking niggas, dog. I can't call them out right now. I don't know that many rich rappers.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how it is, man. You get a breakout song, you're a newcomer. Next year, we'll not consider you a newcomer anymore.
So next year, so once you get that newcomer call up, the next year equals you giving us something that's going to now classify you into the roles of best song of the year or best male or best female.
Show us after being considered, after you being considered a newcomer. Like, be consistent now. Show us that you have arrived.
So we don't care about the Sosh Plata anymore now.
Yeah.
We're like, what else are you doing?
What else can you
All right, so after you move from that song, that blowout single, do you have to have a second single or a second project for you to be able to be like, you know what, I've arrived now. I'm in the space. I'm the dude.
If you think Sosh Plata is enough for you to drop a project, you can. But if you still feel that you need another single or two more, do that. Solidify your place.
I think for me, the best thing you can do as an artist, once you have that breakout single, and I think one person that did it really well, still doing it very well, is McLaren. You have that single that everyone knows you from, and then just start botting niggas on their own songs, dog. Feature on niggas' tracks.
Yeah,
jump on everybody's shit, man.
Yeah, if you popping, remember the other year, Blackie was featured like
everywhere,
almost on every song,
and killing niggas
then after
on their own shit.
After that, it was McLaren. So you don't have a pressure of like releasing your own stuff to solidify your position.
Nah, you don't have to keep like.
You know,
It's okay for you to go and give us
Yeah.
one album and just feature a lot of shit. Even if you don't give us that one
how is
album.
Lotinova doing with the features?
I think he's doing alright.
Any big song?
None of them are memorable though.
Any big feature? You know.
Nah. None of them are memorable. If the first thing I think of when I think of him is Sosh Plata, I do think when they do the remix, that might maybe lift whatever's going on. I know of G-Tech.
They did the remix, the Sosh Plata remix.
With who?
25K.
Isn't he on the original?
No,
So the original is just Latinova.
I don't know.
We must check that out. Because I
but there
thought
is
it was
remix.
a... Nah, but I heard about like a proper one coming out, like with a lot of cats on it. You know what I mean? Not just 2-3 nyana. Like what's that? Like Tato's on the remix or is he on the original?
I don't know. I know the one with 25K.
Yes, but back to the fact that we're still waiting for you know, I'm not waiting for him to drop us a crazy ass project. I just want him to get on niggas' songs, like everybody, and
that's
feature
why I was
different people.
asking, how is it doing with the features?
I don't think he's doing a lot. I haven't really heard that many features. The features I've heard is with these niggas like Bochi Tech and them, and Bo Muchin and all these guys. But I haven't heard him like step out of the zone, you know, and try feature on someone else that's artistic. Maybe do a song with Elaine, and that may, you know.
I heard him on XX. I'm inside anyway.
And what do you think?
It's a catchy joint.
Not the song, nigga. The fucking verse. Rashid, why?
Okay.
What do you think of the verse? Is it appropriate for the song?
What's the song about?
I don't know.
I'll give it another listen.
When you listen to the song, what do you think it's about?
I just listened in passing. I didn't pay attention.
All I know is that the one thing that came up in both verses from XXC and from Lotinova was gatekeeping. So maybe it's about gatekeeping.
It's about gatekeepers.
That's what I heard from the song.
Okay, let's move to free period.
You haven't even closed up the conversation. We don't even know now what's the difference between.
We explain the difference.
All right, if you want to close it up like that, hit us in the comment section, dog. Or whatever you're thinking about this piece. When you feel like you're an up and coming and you feel like you're not anymore, tell us. I'm giving niggas 5 years. If you're 5 years in the game, you're still up and coming. Hey man, within those 5 years, there's about 20 cats that have come through in that.
And when you
space.
become a newcomer, it's only a year. Next year, you're no longer a newcomer.
You gotta do something dope.
Yeah.
Body niggas on their own songs. That's what I keep telling y'all. Niggas, you're scared of each other. Niggas are scared of each other, nah? Like niggas are scared of each other. Like no one wants to come out and like body each other on music anymore. It's just like, I'll give you a verse. If you want a verse, I'll give you a verse.
Maybe that's the best they can do.
I doubt it. These niggas got it, man. We got it here in South Africa, my nigga. It's a hip hop. We got it. We got talent. Just need to faka punyete and it will be clean. Free period.
Free period.
Flo Jones Jr.
Yeah, Flo Jones.
Hey, man. We haven't featured him?
We haven't.
All right. I saw him at Back to the City. Liked his performance. I do think Promise has to be up there for Song of the Year. Best hip-hop song of the year, I think. For him as an artist, definitely got to be in the newcomer category. If he's not, then fuck y'all.
No, fuck you for not knowing the rules. You must have a project. You can't
A full project.
Yes.
Maybe he's got an EP or some shit, I'm sure.
He must submit. We won't know until he submits.
So you're really telling us that Antoine's not getting in like that.
What? He's not getting what?
Into that category then, for best newcomer.
If he doesn't have a project.
So you can't get in if you don't have a full project. If you have like a hot single, then you get into maybe Song of the Year, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I get you. All right. Maybe next year then, dog, you know? Yeah. But for me, dope talent, man. I can tell a lot of his style is from Young Thug.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of it.
It's too thugger.
It's a lot of thugger. You know, that's like 2017, 18 thug.
But you know, every rapper has their own influence. Probably as time goes, he'll develop his own style.
I think he's developing it in a sense because the way he's adapting to thug style and bringing it here, it's quite nice, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that,
I know.
That
I'm-
hop
I'm
in the
saying-
shower,
I'm saying-
Zuma effect, that shit
No,
is nice.
I'm saying maybe there's gonna be a point where you listen to him and you don't hear thugger.
Yeah, for us it's gonna be quite difficult because I mean we know Taga, but for the new ear, you know, he sounds amazing to someone who loves piano. Then hears that song or hears whatever song that he's on, and he hears that guy's voice and his flow. They might enjoy it whether they like hip hop or not, which is why I like it. So at some point people won't know that he sounds like Taga, but for me, a lot of influence from Taga. Not that I'm complaining because it's different here in South Africa. The way he does it is different.
All right. Shout out to Flo Jones Jr.
Yeah, man. I do think he's dropping a project soon. If he hasn't.
I've heard him on a couple of features already.
Yeah.
You know,
how's
so-
his feature game?
It's
Not bad.
nice.
Yeah,
it's
he
nice.
did the song with Truth with I think MT and J Smash and them. He killed them on that. Really nice. I think he just does like the hook
Yeah.
and he's out there. Didn't have to do no verses. Really nice with it. Shout out to him.
All right, we
He's
see
on
you.
108.
We see you. We see
Damn.
you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Producers,
We have Raphael.
Raf.
Yeah, from Foslo. He's a youngin', but he makes some dope boom bap.
That's crazy, man.
You know.
That's crazy. I met Raf 2016 in the streets in Pram when we used to host ciphers back then.
Yeah.
And he'd come through and he'd rap, you know, do his thing, like maybe make top 5, then get knocked out because we had real fucking murderers out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did not know that he makes beats though.
He makes beats.
Had no idea.
He makes beats.
Does he make beats or just produce? Is a beat maker or
He's
producer?
a beat maker, producer. Even on the Peace Run tape, he has a song that he produced himself.
Oh, word,
Yeah,
word,
so he
word.
raps and produce.
Yeah. Shout out to Raf, dog. Like, he's been sticking to this thing for a while. Like,
Yeah.
not giving up is I guess what he wears on his t-shirt, which is really cool to see.
You know.
That he's not stopping. I saw him also. He's still close with Bo, Cyril the Ellipsis,
Yeah,
and them,
yeah.
you know,
They
all
from
those
the
niggas
same
from
hood, yeah.
from Forslow side. You know what I mean? So big shout out to Raf, dog. If you're a producer, I didn't know, but
Yeah.
now I know, my G.
But
And
if
we
you're
need
outside, if you're outside, we're gonna see you.
word. Beat makers. Speaking of beat makers, before we get into the review, tomorrow.
Beatmakers Market, we're there with the producers. You'll see it on the next episode.
All right.
We're gonna feature.
What are we
those-
doing with the beat makers?
It's one-on-one sessions.
All right. So if you wanna pull up.
Yeah.
If you make beats,
Yeah.
tell these niggas to fix their USB situation. Cause we ain't no time for that no more, dog.
Nah, never.
Sympathy votes for nothing.
Yeah.
Word. Let's review some shit.
What are we reviewing? Nasty C,
Yeah, man.
David Nsika Yesizwe. Junior
Nasty.
Ngcobo.
Nasty.
What up?
Good album. I love it here.
Mm-hmm.
I got it from most of the songs. The only issue I had with it was long. So I kind of got bored while listening to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of singing as well.
Yeah, I think he gave us 2 albums, one R&B and one hip hop.
But structure-wise? Because he didn't like split it.
It
'Cause some of
didn't.
the
Yeah,
songs
he
were in between
didn't
each
split
other.
it. He would rap and sing and rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of that was the only throw off for me because like there'd be a song that I vibe with, and then the next song would be like, shit, should I go back to the other song and then skip this song so I can listen to the next song, and like split the album for myself, split it into the singing section, and then split it into a spitting, you know. But overall,
I think
enjoyed it.
that's the only weakness, because the music is dope, good quality,
Fucking amazing quality,
well
dog.
mixed
Production
and
wise,
masters, production.
yes. I don't know who produced this shit like fully. Shout out to Audio Mark and them. I'm gonna check it out real quick. on the
Yeah,
credits.
I know there's Select Play as well. They worked on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is Lasty and Tellerman.
Shout out Tellerman also. Shout out to him. I liked his verse on the song that he was on. Sunset Walks. That's a nice song. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Really dope song. I feel like there are songs I wanted to hear that are so far at the bottom of the album that you almost kind of start from the bottom and you go up. For me.
Okay.
You know? But when I listened to it skipped. I skipped. Also, the nice thing about Nasty is that when he drops an album, he'll give you like 3 or 4 songs that are going to be hits, be on the charts before the album comes out. So you're already familiar with the feel and the flow.
And the song where he features Benny the Butcher, he sings. You feature one of the best lyricists on the planet and you decide to sing.
But he held it down though, dog. He did.
Yeah, no, he did. But like with Benny the Butcher.
Yeah. Thing is, I think maybe that's what Benny wanted.
No, it's Nasty's song.
I hear that, but like, I don't think Benny had a problem with it.
You can't tell me what you want on my song.
Well, but it's like, if I'm like, yo, okay, I'm gonna send you some bars, and then I'm like, you gonna sing on it? Cool. I thought you were gonna rap too. I think that's what happened. And if you wanna sing, I don't think Benny was like, nah, homie.
No,
nah.
Benny did his thing. I don't think he had. I'm saying, Nasty C, like you have this currently top 5 lyricist rapper in the world.
Yeah.
You know, who's like boarding everyone. And
I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happened.
What happened?
So I think this is what I think. This is what I think.
Yeah.
If you want to write about, this is what I think. I think they did the song, right? Whoever produced it, let me see if it shows who produced the song. But whoever produced it, there's a lot of niggas on this joint. Kid Hazel, Split It Stupid, BET108. It's a Def Jam Records joint. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 writers on this song, including your boy Benny and C's, right?
Yeah.
I think Benny did his verse, sent it through to the niggas after hearing the song, obviously.
Yeah.
Sent it through to the niggas. Nasty heard this shit and was like, dog, I'm not gonna rap against this nigga.
That's why no one, when you have 2 rap niggas on the song, you usually hear, hey, so and so bodied who. But you don't hear that talk because one is singing, one is rapping.
Yes. And I do that on purpose if I'm Nasty C.
Yeah.
Dog. I'm not trying to get bodied by Benny the Butcher. I'm not Stogie T like that, dog.
It's
Stogie can go up against Benny, no sweat.
It's the same situation when after Eminem had bodied Jay-Z on Renegade.
Yeah, that's also debatable.
He produced a song for Nas.
Yeah.
Carried the Cross.
Yes.
For you rappers, carried the cross. But Nas didn't want him to rap. He only wanted the beat.
The beat, that's it. And
you
he's
know,
gonna send through a verse.
Sometimes rappers have a way of running away from these things.
From dropping a verse.
Yeah.
I'd do it too. I won't lie to you, crazy. If it was me, and Benny was really nice on this shit. So if it was me, I was like, yo, you know what? I'm just gonna sing and sound really dope on this shit. There's no need for me to try and match fucking Benny the Butcher bar for bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What am I gonna say? Unless I'm rapping in full Zulu and I'm killing it, there's no point in us doing this thing. I'm sorry.
but overall, I think I Love It Here by Nasty C is a beautiful album.
Dope album. For me, sorry to cut you, nah?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song?
Do I have a favorite song?
Yeah,
Let me check
before you rate it.
I like Sunset Walks with Tellerman.
Yeah. Then that's your favorite song. That's it.
Yes.
One song, not.
Okay, yeah, that's my favorite song.
That's the one. I'm gonna go with Release Me, dog. That spoke directly to a nigga.
You have skeletons in the closet.
I mean, don't we all? If you don't have skeletons in your closet, then your life is boring. Alright, let's rate this shit.
I don't like the sequencing of the album.
Okay, it's fair.
Yeah, like it throws you off a couple of times.
That's what I'm saying. You get it's a good album, but the way the songs were set up got a bit boring for me. But it was a good album. I enjoyed it.
I'm giving it an 8 out of 10.
Word. I'm gonna give it an 8. 8.5 even. 8.5. Let's hope Trippy can make an 8.5. Let me see if he's gonna put it up on the
Alright,
Shandies.
it is what it is.
Word,
It is
man.
what it is.
I love it here.
Yeah, you know, we talk about albums that we buy. We're not hating.
Buy music.
We buy and we
You must
review
buy
these
music.
albums.
You must buy music. Support the homies, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Who else is gonna buy it if
Don't
you
just
don't?
say it's whack, it's trash, but you don't even have it.
You haven't even copped it.
Yeah.
And also, if you're just gonna stream it, if all the Spotify shit falls apart one day, you're gonna lose all that music that you streamed.
Yeah.
So rather just cop it and have it, and it's yours.
Yeah.
You know. All right. I think we'll close it up like that.
We're out of here.
Comment section for the free period. Send through your music. Use your YouTube link for your music video so that we can play it while we talk shit about your shit. Word, we out. Peace.